Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another analysis video. On the agenda tonight we have Dickey Betts, and I did a video on the Allman Brothers Band before and Dickey didn't get mentioned, but I wanted to do a video just purely on him. So we're going to be having a look at him performing Jessica. This is from 1978, so let's get Dickey up on screen and see how he gets on. So I'm just going to stop it there because if you're watching this and you're in the UK, you'll know this, of course, from a program we have called Top Gear. And this was the theme tune, and I think it still is the theme tune, but it's just a classic case of melody just kind of beating everything. And Dickey could just write such great melodies, and this is, you know, obviously just an instrumental track, but where you don't get bored listening to it because the melody is so strong. And there's real subtle bits of technique in here as well, really cool hammer-ons, pull-offs, and, you know, really subtle vibratos in there, really nice use of those slides as well. So there's loads of technique in here, but it all comes together to make that melody just shine because it's so good. And obviously great harmony lines with his second guitar as well, and he's playing with Great Southern here. So yeah, really cool stuff so far. I'm just gonna roll it on. Let's watch a little bit more. And I just want to comment here about, you notice how Dickey adds vibrato to literally every note. He's always giving each note personality, and this is what the top players do. You'll always hear the top players manipulating a note or making a single note more interesting than just holding it down and keeping it straight. The great players can emote on any note. They've got everything they need in their left hand to get you to feel whatever they're thinking or whatever they're feeling through their guitar. They just have it in their left hand. They don't kind of need a whammy bar or anything else to kind of help them do that. So great example here with Dickey, that every note he's adding that little bit of vibrato, giving each note its own personality. And don't let this slip under the radar either. He's playing some really nice alternate picking rhythm whilst having a little bit of palm mute on there just to bring that dynamic down and get that driving rhythm going. Really cool technique here from Dickey, and you know, it's one of those really subtle things but makes such a difference. And you can't beat a good key solo, as you saw on screen there. Michael Workman just kind of pops up on screen, but a really cool bluesy keys solo here. And yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, this goes on for 12 minutes 45 seconds, so I don't want this video to go on for too long. Dickey's playing is really cool. There's so many great little bits of technique in here that, you know, are really subtle, but it's these tiny little details that separate those good from great players. But when he was playing with the Allman Brothers band, I mean, he was holding his own, coming up with some really great stuff as well. So yeah, so then when he's kind of off by himself, you know that he's going to produce something really top level as well. And this is really cool. He really introduces some really subtle techniques, great little trills, hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, vibrato, and yeah, really, really top player. I'm just going to move it on a little bit more to a little bit more guitar. I'm just going to stop the video there because I don't want this one to go on for too long, but I'm going to put the link to this video in the description below so you guys can watch the whole thing, because it's really cool, because these are just great musicians just kind of jamming out great lines, little call and response, and little bits of technique there by Dickey, you know, doing those little slides up and down, really accurate, really cool playing, really great phrasing, and really great kind of vibrato as well, like I mentioned earlier. But thank you for suggesting this video for me to take a look at. Keep those suggestions coming in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one. Rock!